Welcome everybody to the stream again. And yeah, we're just gonna start.
Okay, cool. So, last time, you guys were camped outside of Carlo's place and had just finished kind of doing the investigation. I know that's not exactly what, but I'll kind of recap the whole thing you guys did.
Right.
We're outside his place, we're ambushed by a bunch of the Red Mantis assassins. After that, you had one of the students was telling you that Salvador Scream, one of the painters who did like really morbid paintings, was seen coming here. You tracked him down to his place in Old Stuff. And we'll get to that. As you guys were investigating, Willow saw a woman going into the house after. And as you guys fought off a bunch of oozes that had come up from underground to live in that, where all the mold had been growing, she revealed herself as Lori. She is revealed to you that she is a priestess on and is interested in commissioning Salvador for designing some things at a temple, and volunteered to come with you to look for Salvador, whose last location would have been in Piltus, the self-styled king of Old Corvosa, now that the quarantine has locked down this area. You guys approached it using some of Willow's connections to figure out where it's located, and were granted an audience. And he would grant you an audience with Salvador, under the condition you amuse him in a game of Pig's Blood, which is a very morbid game in which you must dunk a pig into a cage with a rabid badger, large badger. After scoring 2 points, one of which Lori suplexed a player into the box to have half his face clawed out.
It was defensive.
It was a defensive
play.
It's totally legal.
Hey, there were no rules that said we couldn't do it.
No, the rules are mostly made up on the spot. And in fact, that has been added to the official rules now.
Oh, would we get more points if we did that next time?
I don't know. Do you want to play this again?
I mean, I'm just asking if we're gonna get more points.
Maybe. It's only more points if you put your balls in first.
It could be something that we revisit later.
And by balls, you mean more pigs, right?
Sure.
Because that was the ball for the game.
No, I mean your balls.
Oh.
It's going to be
good thing my character doesn't have any.
Yeah, most of this party doesn't have.
Oh, yeah. What? Oh, yeah, that's right, Willow, and yeah. Ocemore, but Ocemore. Yeah. Not a character. Not characters. Yes. So upon completing the game, you guys are that's where we left off. You guys literally won the game. Mm-hmm. And I think that's it. Yep. So after the game is won, Piltus calls the game and goes, "Splendid! I have not seen such a game in such a long time. Such a good game. You see, the enemy team is being carted off, kind of bruised, and one guy is just being treated for the half of a face he has left." And he goes, "Well, as promised, I will grant you a brief audience. We'll say 15 minutes with Salvador. I will leave a couple of my guards outside of the room just to make sure nothing funny happens. But go ahead. My guards will escort you to his room." And he claps, and a bunch of guards, more like just general thugs, this way, down here. They take you down a couple of floors, and eventually you come to a dorm, almost with a bunch of doors. However, the far end of the door, a lot of them are facing on the walls. This one is directly ahead, is actually locked from the outside. This is the only one. So they come on, they bang. He opens the door, and you hear Shirley, "Oh, what?" He's like, "Visitors here for you." Close it, they unlock it, they open the door. And it's a fairly big room. It's almost double the size of this room here. There is a bed, a small station for mixing paint and stuff. There's a bunch of things. The walls are primarily dominated by paintings, and some completed, some in the various stages of being completed. and you see just a very skinny, like lanky, gaunt looking, like he looks like he's like early 30s, humanoid with like kind of like wispy hair, glasses that kind of end over here, and he just looks like he is in the middle of painting something, and he goes, "Oh, okay." He goes, "It's like 15 minutes." I'll close the door. So, as a recap, you know that this guy was seen visiting Vencarlo a lot, and Vencarlo also disappeared. You were also looking for Neil Landis, which is like the Hand of the King, and you said they were together. So you suspect that he might know where the two of them are.
But we did find clothing belonging to Hand of the King in the mold, right?
Yes, you did. You found some bloody.
Yeah.
They're like torn and bloodied. Yeah. So with that, he's like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing here? What do you need?"
Sandwich.
No, you don't pull it out of your pockets.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you have sleeve
Sleeves
sandwiches.
now.
You have sleeve sandwiches.
Sandwich.
It's just because you just pull it out of your armpit. You're like, It kind of looks like that. That's what you're doing. It's like, do you want?
Going
do
from
you
the
want,
front, going from the
do you
back.
want armpit sandwiches? Like,
So armpit sandwiches. They're really good.
make a diplomacy check.
Oh, I'm bad at that. Where is this? Oh, diplomacy. Oh, yay.
DC 12.
9.
He's like, I'm okay. He kind of looks a little like grossed out where you pulled it from. He's like,
You want to eat the sandwich.
You know what? I'm not even gonna make you roll because it would be a DC 12, and I'm sure you would destroy that DC. So he goes, oh, okay. He accepts the sandwich and just kind of goes.
I'd get a minimum of 27
a minimum.
because assurance.
Oh,
God.
So I don't even have to roll for it.
Yeah, I'm literally just like, no, you're good. Don't roll. So he kind of like. He eats. He's like, okay.
Make sure you leave a good review on Europe. Can you get Europe in here?
What's a Europe?
Have you been treated well in your time here?
He kind of looks and he goes, in a lower voice, he goes, a little roughly, well, no abuse, but definitely threats of like, I have to pay for him, but I certainly wouldn't want to stay here if you could arrange to take me with you.
We'll see what we can do. But first, we do need some questions answered. And the answers you give us may help us to get you out of here.
You know, he's gonna try this. That's not gonna work. I'm pretty sure he's like, I would like, you're gonna have to convince. He's like, I feel better if you get me out of here first. So I'm gonna have you make a diplomacy check with him.
That is not diplomacy.
Okay, well, intimidation. Because I was like, oh, he does not have a high threshold. So go ahead. You're gonna have to beat a. He's trying to beat a 15.
You know that thing I told you about assurance?
Yeah, I know. So I was just like, that would be the rough DC for it. So you critically succeeded, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, oh, okay. And so I forgot Lori's here too. So she also is like, I have separate business with you.
Well, you can.
She's like, yes, but I'm also interested in these paintings. I would like to buy some of these from you. And he goes, he's a little bit distracted with the terrifying human in front of him.
Lori, you ask him this as soon as we can get what we need to know. He's not going to understand. He's not going to be able to comprehend your line of questioning.
So, on a scale of 1 to delicious, how was the sandwich?
He goes, where does this delicious stand? Like an 8, 9? I don't know what is 10 to 10.
That's acceptable. That's acceptable.
I don't understand. It was good.
Make sure you put that in your Europe.
I just lean over to what's his name?
Salvador.
Salvador. He can't count, so don't worry. He can only count up to 5 because that's the maximum amount of stars they give on Europe.
I don't know those numbers. That must be really high, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
God damn it. This explains a lot. This explains so much. So how do you do with cooking that requires more than 5? If it's more than 5 cups of something, how do you...
You just add 5 first, then you
And then
add 5
more
more.
5.
That
All the
would
recipes.
That would require you to have multiples of 5. You would know more. Anyways.
No, I can't have more than 5 5s.
So you're telling me if it says 6 cups, you know to add 5 and 1?
So
Or no?
so I learn it and I write down my own recipes. So it's
So it's only uses 5?
5 and 1.
Okay. You know what? I don't want to know anymore. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good.
It's 5 and 1.
It works. Sure.
And then if it's 15, it's 3 5s.
Okay. So you critically succeed on your intimidation check for information. And I believe we've gone like 10 minutes without Willow threatening to kill anyone. It's a record.
Technically, it's been a lot more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think the guy's a bully.
There you go. I was waiting for that.
Willow, I'm pretty sure he's being bullied.
Okay, we'll take care of the guy that's bullying him.
I'm pretty sure everybody else in here are
Yeah, so at a later date, I'll take care of this.
Where it just kind of leads into is like, is that his trigger word? You use that a lot. Is that the trigger word?
It's what makes her focus.
I see. Interesting.
There is a trigger involved.
Oh no, I saw. Anyways, so he goes. Okay, what do you need to know then?
Where's Vencarlo?
Carlo is. The last I saw him is I referred him to. You know the Arcanas. So you two, would know them as a very influential family in Old Corvosa. They're probably the richest. They're the closest thing to like borderline nobility, but they happen to live in Old Corvosa because they kind of oversee most of it. Ever since the lockdown, the quarantine on Old Corvosa, they've kind of controlled more. In fact, they own a lot more of Old Corvosa now, especially since the bridge is out. But yeah, they're probably the wealthiest. They're the wealthiest family that would be considered like a full-fledged nobility. Yeah. It's like I told them that I had another friend recently that I referred over to them. And then Carlo came looking, and so I told him that to go check with them. Why? Why are you
What are
looking
you
for-
referring them for?
Which one? Who? Vencarlo or my other friend?
Vencarlo.
Vencarlo was looking for someone.
Who was he looking for?
He goes, he told me not to tell anybody. And so you roll. And so he tells you. We're going to gloss over that. But just let it know that he tried. It's a +2. Not going to work. So he says, well, someone I've known since like younger days. It's Nicolandis. He's a friend of mine. He appeared to me several days before the king passed. He was hurt badly, wounded, and needed a place to hide to recover. So I treated him a bit at my house, and then I told him that he could go to the Arconas because I've had dealings with them and they're friendly with me and that they could shelter him. I haven't heard from them much since, but I'm assuming he's okay. And Vencarlo was asking too, and I referred him over there. Why are you looking for him? Is he missing?
No, we just want to.
Oh.
We're just trying to figure it out because with this whole lockdown, we visited the house.
Well, yeah, I sent him over there a little while ago. Maybe it's been about 4 or 5 days ago. So maybe you just missed it.
How long have you been here?
A long time, months.
If you've been here for months and you referred Vencarlo 4 or 5 days ago from your house,
And he goes, oh yes, I don't know.
Willow, I think he's being a bully. Oh, wait. Lori, why don't you ask your questions now? Before you may not get your answers. Is that an intimidation?
Sure.
Should I roll for it or just assure it?
No, you can just assure it. And so he goes, oh. And he goes, he came to me secretly. He has a way of connections, and he appeared to talk to me through a window. He kind of gestures at the closest one, and you notice that it is because this place is built kind of like on a bunch of like ships kind of together, and you're like, this is like the bottom hull of one of the ships. So the person outside would have to be like climbing on the hull of the ship, hovering above we're like 30, 50 feet off of the docks. So you're like, he's just like, I don't know how he got out there, but he was out there talking to me.
I kind of just poke my head out and look.
It is hard. Even for you, it would be a decent check to like be scaling that kind of things. But with what you know, not so unfeasible anymore. You have to remember that you found.
Yeah. All right then.
He's trying to tell you without telling you what he knows. You gather. I promise I'm not lying. Please don't kill me.
He's not a bully.
No, he's not a bully. Some masked figure would have taken care of him already if he was already a bully. And I just stare at him. Some masked figure would have taken care of him.
Maybe. Do you need anything else?
Lori, ask your questions.
So she begins talking
So
to
the
him
audio's kind of
about
a little stroppy.
asking if you could do some work, if you could be commissioned to do some stuff, and he's like, gladly, but you get me out of here. I'll come with you. I'll do work for you, but just get me out of here. And she goes, well, we'll work it out with these gentlemen, see what they have plans. I'm willing to break you out of here by force if need be, but we'll see what it comes to. And she's like, now that I have this cooperation, and she looks at you guys, have you finished or concluded talks with him?
I think we got all the information we need to know.
And she's like, well, know that in the event if talks to set him free does not go well, I will side with you in freeing him.
Is there any way you can get word to your church? I've heard Zon Kuthan is kind of a bro.
To the right people. But she's like, I came here by myself. If I were to send word, it would take a bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming you don't want to wait a week or so.
Yeah, no, that would.
I would be more than helpful to, but I feel like your needs are more dire than mine. So, if you have a week or so to spare before more of my orders show up.
How much money do we have on us?
I don't know.
I'm showing 770 gold.
Sounds about right-ish.
I have 1050.
980.
Okay, so I guess I have 770.
Did you spend it on stuff? Did you buy some? Maybe you bought supplies?
Maybe.
There was a bunch of
Potions and stuff.
Yeah, that were
Okay,
bought.
yeah. That's a pretty sized meet between all of you. So. About this time, as you guys are kind of like mulling all this over, you hear a sharp knock. It's like, hey, time's almost up. You got a minute left.
Is that guy behind the door building?
Sorry, how long do we have? Do we have like a minute or maybe more than a minute? Just a little more than a minute or just a minute?
He goes, you hear a 10 seconds.
I peek my head out at the door.
It's closed, you gotta.
I'll open the door. I peek my head out.
You what?
No, is it? No, it's locked though.
Yeah, the door's closed. You can't peek your head out.
I mean, like, I open in.
Oh, okay, you open it.
How can we tell how sturdy that latch was, and how sturdy the lock and door is?
In terms of like to kick it down?
Yes.
Okay. It's not as easy as this place is relatively well maintained. The lock is pretty sturdy. It would be a DC like 18 to 20 maybe to take it down. Not particularly hard.
Should we do the thing?
It's worked the last 30 something
You're
times.
gonna do it from the inside though, right? It's
Yeah.
not locked, so the DC is actually at 15.
It's worked the last 30 or something times.
I mean, it's worth a try, I guess.
But are we negotiating or no?
He's only given us 10 seconds, which I think we've used up.
Are you sure we only have 10 seconds left? And when I hear him come close to the door to yell, I kick the door in.
You hear, I think it's been like 10 seconds, right? Well, I can't count past 5, man. And then the other, he approaches like, yeah, it's about 10.
That would be a strength check?
Yep.
No, athletics? Athletics?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a 30.
Hey, it's just a door. You know what, it is just a door. It's an unlocked door, so yeah. Okay. Oh god. So that's a critical. It flies down. A door would be, let's say, D8 damage. If you don't, you can roll the damage.
Yay. Oh, I don't have the D8s on
D8 plus your strength modifier.
there. Oh, yay. 6 damage.
What's your strength modifier?
4.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so he is going to start with 6 points of damage taken. All right.
This is a great start to the night.
You know, I realized I haven't bought dice since I bought these at like the beginning of the campaign. I need more dice.
Time to buy more dice.
It's been a while.
Sounds about right.
Is that the door?
Yeah, that's the door.
Ah, I'm right there.
So one guy's right here. Another guy is here.
Hey, 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 hey.
Actually, you know, we're going to try. Yep, he stays prone. I will say that knocked him prone.
Yay.
So, did you guys want to be closer?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did you guys want to be like hugging the wall?
It's whatever our formation for knocking indoors was, which I don't remember what it was.
I was just going to say,
it's that.
She can be over here. Okay, let's roll initiative. I love you guys are like, how much money do we have? Instantaneous. Let's kick down this door.
I can use athletics for my initiative?
No, you have to use nature. Yes, you could use athletics.
I mean, like, I still get a plus 10 in nature.
Use athletics. Willow, if you were attempting to like, stealth. You can't really use intimidation. To pull the secret. I don't know. Unless you're trying to pull this up. No. There you go. And pretty high. Okay.
Would it technically be a surprise round? They weren't expecting us to kick in the door,
Well, that's like the damage. They know you were on this side of the door.
but they weren't expecting the door to come flying out of it. After how polite we were earlier.
Did really kick that door hard. And it's almost like I kicked them.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Fine. Surprise round, but it required to move through his space requires a difficult terrain and a DC 20 athletics check or acrobatics check, because Because of the fact that he is prone and the door is on top of him, moving over him is difficult.
Okay.
I know for you that's not a problem. These two, it's a little bit harder to do that because the door is like on this burly man. It is difficult.
That's okay. I wasn't planning on moving anyway.
Oh boy. Well, luckily that door counts as +1 AC. Not going to save him because he has +2 for being off guard. Anyways, okay, well, yeah, let's get initiative first. They initiative very high, 36.
Wow.
Yeah, they rolled very high.
What the fuck did they roll?
They're ready.
Like a base 19. I was like, damn. Okay. And good God. So just a minute. Damn this initiative. Ocemore.
24.
Oh my God.
Why do you think I was trying to play for a surprise
32.
round?
32? Hey. That's crazy. Willow.
24.
Oh, you know what? Oh.
I'll just go on.
I don't know who has more decks.
Yeah, I think
Okay. Okay, so surprise round, you all get 2 actions. I will let you all go to determine who wants to go first. Anyways. You all get 2 points of insight.
I marked him.
I mean,
Doesn't really matter. You guys can just act it.
Well, I'm just going
I guess
to.
Lori wouldn't be expecting it. Wouldn't be expecting it.
I'm just going to tumble through and parry.
You know what?
Parry stance.
I think that works.
So you're gonna tumble through?
Yeah.
And then go to where we were in
Right
Here?
there.
yeah.
But actually flanking.
Like this?
No, just
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Just on the
Gotcha. Okay, so you tumble through. It's a DC 20. Do you even have to roll?
I do because I don't have assurance in acrobatics.
Okay. Oh my goodness, you didn't get it? I was like, what?
It was a small one. It was
Oh,
a
natural
one.
one.
I was gonna say, like, your acrobatics is so high. I'm like,
Well, that's better. It's 21.
oh wow, you
Wow.
just barely. Okay, so you're like, oh, this is a little difficult.
You're going back on the side now.
And then you do parry stance, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark,
Hunter's mark.
and then Twin Strike.
Okay. He has
Or Twin, I'm sorry, Twin Takedown.
1 AC.
But he's flanked, so he's
We can only be off guard.
off guard
once.
So he only has really like a +1. He's
Yeah, that's why it's only +1.
Actually, it'll only be a -1
Right.
because it's.
You're right. Sorry, yes.
Yeah. So that is a 30.
A 30? That's a hit.
Yes.
Out of crit. Pink token. Okay.
Yeah, but it also means it's marked too.
Well, I didn't see any racist markers go on them.
Motherfucker. 9 piercing damage
okay.
and 2 fire damage for the first attack.
Okay.
Second attack is a 30.
30 is a hit.
That's better. That's 11 piercing and 3 fire.
Okay. Willow.
Little shell.
Not smart.
I mean, no matter what you do, you're either going to have
Yeah, it's covered.
+1 AC. Well, no, if you target the guy on the bottom, he has -1 AC. Because any cover he gets is also negated by the fact that he's prone. So it's also.
Yeah, just like a pop shot on him.
Yeah.
Because you have one action.
You get two. So you can move and attack.
I'm sorry, take off 3 of the fire damage. I have to do 2 different.
You can fire and reload.
Yep. So it's gonna do.
Manually reloading has
No. I'll do this. Fire and step back.
Boy, this is a great night for us.
Yep. 24.
24 is a hit. Is a hit.
Yeah, other than that first roll, I haven't rolled anything less than a 30. So.
Well, my first was a 1, and then it was a 3.
I mean,
14. And then Willow's gonna act all cool and like do a little jump step back, reload loading.
Lori was not doing. She's like, what's that? Okay. All right, mission begins. The vague person of all things. Guy at the bottom
yeah, I'm right at the bottom.
needs to stand up, but is going to spend an interact action first to remove the doors, like throw it off of him, and then has to spend another to stand up.
Yep.
We'll say that's how that happens. He's immediately just baffled as to what just happened. He has no idea what happened. He got shot, stabbed a couple times, rolled over. Then he's going to assume it is you and goes, goddamn orc. Rolls pretty decently. 27.
Wow, yeah, he hits.
He deals 18 points of slash. Splash! And then stands up, interact, he's done. Other one is going to stride over there. And he's going to be like, I saw what you did, what are you doing? And no, that is only, that's only a 20?
That's
Even with the -2? He is a thug. We'll chance it, and it's a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, oh, they're not smart, so they're just going to go for a third attack, and I was fully expecting a critical miss.
Fantastic.
He rolls 2 ones.
Double it.
Take 22 points of damage. Marginally better than what Danger just took on a crit. Alright, move, attack, Lori's turn. She is going to... How much damage did you take?
18. I'm down to 80, 160.
She's going to go to you.
And cast harm.
She's like, you look like you would enjoy ball torture. She puts her hand on you.
I cast CBT.
She actually says that to you, but you do heal 17 points of damage.
I adjust my balls.
It makes you a little uncomfortable.
Or it makes me more comfortable.
Oh my.
That is going to be her turn. Danger, it is your turn now.
Alright. He is already marked.
So he shunted the door here, we'll say. So this is difficult terrain to pass through.
Okay. So I will go ahead and...
Seltzer can get the corner. Like, oh god!
Yes.
I don't know what's happening. This lanky thing. I'm like, here you go. I'll roll him into initiative unless it becomes dire. He's just hiding. He's like, oh god, what is happening?
So I will use Warden's Boon to give Ocemore the benefits of Hunter's Strike or Hunter's Mark.
Oh.
Which means your second and third attacks are better.
Oh.
And then I will attack once. Yeah, I'll just do a regular attack. That is 35.
That is a crit.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, booty.
Oh. All right, so that is 6 plus 6, that's 12, 24 piercing damage, 6 fire damage.
It's 24 and 6 fire damage, right? That's 30 total. He is still up, but looking very good after that.
Cool. And then I will punch. First attack is a 28.
28 is a hit.
That one is a 32.
32 hits. Wait. 32 is a crit.
Hey.
I don't think I'm going to get the benefits of your Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, after that, I mean, hey, he rolled minimum.
Okay, so first attack, the regular one, is 11 piercing and 5 fire.
He didn't just die from that one.
Oh, he died from that
No,
one?
he didn't just die
Okay.
from that one. He is close. He is 7 hit points away from
And
death.
of course, now it's crit.
Yeah. The crit will finish him off, but he was 7 hit points
so
away from death.
that's 30 piercing and 2 fire.
He had 7 hit points left. The man is dead. He just. You don't have to leave his corpse there.
Oh, he's also permanently flat-footed.
Oh, yeah. No, he died standing up. He's a man's man.
There's a door now.
He's a door now. Okay. We just went danger. Ocemore. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay,
That's all my
Ocemore.
actions.
Well,
Here's the benefit of my pick. It's gone.
yep.
Whoops.
Well,
Do I want to do a stupid, or do I just want to attack?
I mean, sometimes a stupid is fun.
I'm going to do a stupid. I'm going to try
Yeah.
okay. How does that, is that against an athletics?
That's a great question. I forget.
Probably against his 14
Is a-
14 DC, I think.
An athletics check against target's reflex.
Oh, that's probably worse.
Reflex excuse to that,
Okay, go ahead. It's not. It's their best. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, what did you get?
It was a 9.
Oh.
So it was going to be a 21.
Okay.
Well, that's marginally better. That's 23. Well, now I'm just going to stab it.
Okay. I think it takes down multiple attack penalty.
It
right?
does,
Yeah. Oh my god, do I have all of yours or no?
Yeah.
Yup.
God.
Damn.
This is just not a night. That is not going to hit, because that's going to be a 21.
Oh, it's not planned or anything. Yeah. That's a miss. Oh, it is. Not your night so
Nope.
far, man. Okay.
And then I'm going to go, interesting. And I'm just going to step back.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay. Willow. It's the same thing. He has a +1.
So would this count as the start? It's the first round, yeah?
Yeah, it's the first
Yeah.
one still.
Okay, so I get to use my stuff then. My ability. Or I get to just move.
Okay, I have no idea. Oh, your hunter stride, your
Oh.
gunslinger stride?
Yeah, where it's like the start of a initiative.
I thought it was you could do that any turn.
No, it's only during the start where I can fully.
I gotcha. Yeah, no, it's the full turn.
Okay.
And then
Make business
allies
with-
don't cost
To move through, yeah.
move through as long
It's
as
only
you're
the-
not.
right there.
Well, no, there's the door there, not the
yeah.
guy.
Yeah. The guy that turned to a door.
We're not that sweaty. We're going to leave corpses as difficult terrain in this game. That's no
I mean, it would definitely make movement in combat very interesting.
That's not the smart I think we want to do.
20.
I'm fine with them just exploding into coins and EXP.
I mean,
So right there.
Okay.
Okay, first action. Will's gonna do her thing that I keep forgetting what it's called. Drifter's Juke. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, moving. Is it step? Strike. Okay. Okay, so. Ooh, I don't want to chance it. Shoot in his face. Well, doesn't matter if I step in, so be. Okay, I like not to. So I will. Melee strike first.
Okay.
30.
30 is a hit.
That is 10.
2 times the damage.
Okay, and then I'll step. Can't step that way.
Okay.
Right behind him. And fire against him. I don't take any attack of opportunity because I did my melee attack first.
Oh, damn, he was so ready to stab you in the face.
That is a 31.
31 is a hit.
Yeah.
This is where all of your went tonight, all of your good rolls went. Rolls,
Yeah.
like consistently hitting, doing good damage rolls.
No, this is where all of our good rolls are for the night.
yep.
Right here.
Well, it's
Okay.
completely out of tokens already.
Yeah.
Not even the first round.
I mean, actually, I haven't used any tokens yet. This is amazing.
It's not right. Give it to
Is this what playing normally feels like?
Yes.
Wow.
Nine.
This is why I play on Dice Goblin, because they just don't play the dice that don't work.
Last action. I will. Yeah, I'll step back.
Top of the round, Doug's turn. He is going to retreat back here. He's going to use a free action. He's just going to yell for help. He goes, "Hey, they're doing some shit. They're trying to kill us." So his shout kind of echoes out, and then he's going to make a strike at you, Willow.
Yeah, real smart. Good to use words.
Well, nice knowing you, Willow. I'm having great rolls tonight. Another nat 20.
Oh.
Not mid damage, but none of them are max, so. Oh god. 34
Oh.
slashing damage. And he's going to turn one more. Okay, we're going to retire that one. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with that dice, but it's just got 3 nat 20s.
Wow.
You know, almost in a row.
Ooh.
See, I think our DM might be cheating.
You know. That's 2.
Audio might have just been a little funky lately, so sorry guys.
41 damage. Are you dying now?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Very
Okay,
close.
Good. Okay. He just gets 2 vicious strikes on you, and it's like, "Arf!"
Yeah, I'm at 27 now.
Oh, okay. Wow, you have a lot more than I thought. I thought you were going to be hanging like single digits now. Okay. Oh god. Laurie's turn. Sees that. Shit, she cannot. Unless She is going to. Oh, she can't. No. The ranged heal spell is 2 actions. She can't
Two
heal you.
actions,
She
yeah.
can't heal you. She's going to heal you. 2d8 plus 10, right? Was the mid one?
I think so,
Sure.
yeah.
I think that's what it's, you get 19 hit points back. She's like, boom. And she's like, nipple torture upon your soul. You're confused, but you feel better now. In multiple ways.
I'm a dog.
Oh my god, so it's 8 nipples.
And she,
Oh, God.
and she retorts,
Oh, God.
do you not have nipples?
In fact, she has 8.
Dangerous turn.
Ooh. Okay.
God, almost destroyed Willow. I'm like, oh. Oh, God.
Oh, so that we're just going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. That's in my move. Nope. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, no, 25, yeah. 25.
You can die in
And then Mark.
Okay.
And then Twin Strike.
Okay.
First attack. Second attack.
Okay.
You know, you have these green things you can use.
Why are you being so stingy? What's happening? What's going on?
I'm trying to use it.
I don't know what's happened. Is I have all the Sean's and none of Matt's yet. I'm like, what's happening tonight? What is going on?
There you go. That is a 29.
29 is a hit.
Okay, at least I got one.
Willow's like,
That's
just 2 massive gaping wounds on her chest. Like,
14 slashing damage
okay.
and 1 fire damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ocemore.
I'm gonna run up to flank him
Okay.
because I have all the movement.
Yep. I'm not even gonna question it.
We are gonna try this bullshit again.
Does he have the benefit?
No.
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 You hear, hey, because he's quickly no longer has the big pouch of money that he's quickly going to telling a thug or something to put in the safe. And as that Molotov crashes into the hallway, kind of spray. Did you guys just book it out?
Yep. Oh yeah. No, we're running now.
All right, great. Well, you know what? I don't want to bother with the logistics of a chase scene on a burning boat, so I'm going to say you guys get out of there because he has to take some time to like potentially put out the fire and do some stuff. So you guys at least get off the boat.
Let's get out of here. Let's go hide. Who lives here in Old Corvosa that is able to run around here at night? Nobody, right?
Wait. Let's just say that again.
Is it nighttime or is it daytime?
It's nighttime.
Okay. I know there's a curfew, so no one's supposed to be around and out. So we should show up.
Yeah. So I mean, you could. Because you know, there's a couple options. You could either go back to the artist built Salvador's place, just far from here.
Oh no! We can't go back to Salvador's place.
You could.
There's mold in that place.
Oh yeah, it's pretty gross. You could jump back into the sewers, and jump into the sewers and attempt to navigate back that way. You could attempt to stealth along the streets and like get out of the checkpoint. Try to like cross the checkpoint.
No, let's go through the sewers. I think that would be the smartest idea.
So you guys go down the sewers.
As we're in the sewers, I'm asking Salvador, so you didn't tell the Rat King over there, the Boat King, the Pig King, about Vencarlo and Neolandrius.
He goes, no.
Okay.
He bought me for work.
Okay,
He
good.
says work, but I wasn't allowed to leave or anything. It's absolutely not.
Okay, well, I have good news for you. And I just put my hand on his shoulder as I'm saying this. I have good news for you. You are no longer a slave.
He's like, appreciate it, thank you.
You now belong to the Church of Zon-Kuthon.
And she goes, well, you don't belong there. We will commission you fairly for work. And he goes,
I think you're also going to need to house him.
and he goes, you know what? I have decided I will probably at least live probably in your area. I have no longer desire to stay here anymore. So probably would not be good for my life anymore, especially after that. So yes. So she goes, absolutely. Oh. She wanted some of those paintings. They are burning the hell out. And she's like, this is a shame. I was going to buy some of these paintings, but
He can paint new ones.
I fear they are lost. It's okay. And she goes, well, he's like, I can always try new. He's like, yes. So we'll take him back along with me. Have you gotten all of the information you need from him? Do you need to talk to him some more?
Nope, I think we have all the information we need of him.
Okay. And she goes, well, gentlemen, thank you. I will take him out of the city. Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure working with you. This went far smoother than it would have by myself.
Tip Pat, please let us know if you have any further use of Steely Danger forging and cookery services, Esquire.
And here's some sandwiches for the road. Don't forget.
And she
Good
goes,
rating on your.
and she goes, oh, could we maybe get sandwiches when we're out of the sewer? It's kind of gross down here.
I mean, yeah. I don't know why that would like affect your appetite or anything. Like,
Because it has literally a metric ton of shit floating by.
the food is
And
delicious.
she kinda goes-
It gets rid of the bad smell here.
No, I think the smell just latches onto it and makes it sound so much worse.
Fine.
Anyways, so you kind of make who has a survival skill?
I have advantage.
You have advantage. Okay, go make some.
Oh
survival
my
checks.
god, I actually hate it. I did not know that.
I am trained in survival.
You can assist Willow then.
Yeah, I will assist.
Okay. Can only one person assist?
And why not? You both assist. It's only a +1, so
So 18.
good.
Well, that's a 17.
I mean, Good enough. So +1, +2 Willow to whatever your roll is.
At least my rolls in combat were good.
Yeah, right? Fuck you. Now I know how Matt feels. You are Matt. You know that math thing that we were begrudgingly talking about earlier?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering what was happening. I was like, this is taking a long time to calculate.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 and an 8.
Oh.
You should re-roll the 1.
I mean, I'm assuming
One has to be better.
It has to be better,
But yeah,
right?
yeah.
So keep rolling until you get higher than an 8.
Okay. Sure.
Instead of 9.
That was 19.
Oh,
No,
got
the
a
other
19?
one, no, the next one was like a 5.
Yeah. Okay, what was your total?
So now it's going to be... Yeah, +2, yeah. So
+2.
32.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay,
Nice.
yeah. I was saying you only need like a 15, so that's great. So yeah, being down here, being led down around multiple times, you kind of get the gist. You're like, okay, we gotta go here, 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 here. Smelling all the shit. You're like, I need to smell what smells like dangerous poop. You're like, roughly this direction. He has a very distinctive, like, metally
I mean,
poop.
a very good diet needs a very distinct smelling poop.
You know, when you have a diet consisting of a lot of iron,
It's literally just sandwiches. His poop smells like sandwiches.
Yep.
Because that's what just comes out, sandwich poop. So, you eventually...
they come out
back-
as sandwiches.
Oh, they are
secret
solid
ingredient to the
sandwiches.
meat. Gross. You know that stew you guys like so much?
It's brown for a reason.
Okay, so you guys navigate back to right under the the closest entrance to where would be the Steely. Once you get to the out of the old Corvosa sewers and into the malls, you're like, I recognize this place, and you guys have used this multiple times now. You pop out a block away from Steely Danger, and you bid farewell to Lori and Salvador. They make their way off into the night, and you guys go back to the rest, shower, and heal up. Knowing at least having a lead as to where he might be at the Arconos. So, the next day comes, you guys are healed.
Boy, we should turn on the news to, hear about what the happenings in old Corvosa.
I am going to give... Oh yeah. I'm going to give this shit to Sean. And then you and Matt can get one more. There you go.
I get 2 for pulling a Batman.
You might need some more in some of these upcoming fights. They might be a little rough. Yeah, these slugs are kind of beefy. They're like 6s, but they have like good hit.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Yeah, they have 2d8 plus 9 for their attack. I was like, whoa, and a plus 15, so pretty fat comparatively. Mm-hmm. And they have like
they're pretty much like
95. So it's like they're not just thug, like they're called thugs, but I was like, I can't put like 4 of them on a board. And the main guy's actually even worse. He is. These slugs are CR 6s. He's a 10.
man. How are they 6s?
Yeah, I don't know. They hurt.
Like they do more damage than I do.
I mean, it might just be the way enemies are calculated in this game. I don't
guess.
know, but yeah, like the main guy too. His stats are pretty beefy too. That's why I was literally looking at the adventure is him and 2 thugs, and I'm like, there's only 3 of you. We're taking one of these thugs away. I used to debate. I was like, maybe it was just even a solo, but you guys got out of that well enough. You're good. You're fine. Okay. So, what do you guys want to do? Dawn of the next day. You looking for news?
No, I'm not looking for news.
Or I thought you were just looking for.
I was joking.
Well,
I was
it's not like CNN, but you could attempt to gather information.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be like a news scroll or something.
a squire running around.
You know what I will do? You all can make perception checks. This will be a high one. I will say this is a 30.
Wow.
Could I use my criminal connections?
No.
Well, guess what? 21.
I got a 30.
Did you really? Exactly.
Yes, I did.
20.
20. Okay. Because it's still in the early stages, but if you can... Okay, so 30, as you are all taking the time in the morning to do some stuff, as you are shopping around, you notice a small mob of gray maidens appear, and only one of them, but they have one of them appears to be wearing something different. They all have the full plate mail with the red cape, the insignia shield, the red feathered plume on their helmet. This one has like a necklace, and you notice it kind of goes into the armor, so it's hard to see, but as you being the kind of like, as you kind of look at it closer, it looks like it's a pendant of some sort. And it looks like you don't get a good look at it, but there might be some rune carved on the pendant, but you can't really make it out. But you're like, that's interesting, because all of the Grey Maidens have the exact same thing. You've never seen one with something like this that differentiates them. You're like, huh. There's something. But.
These Grey Maidens may be magical now.
This group of like 5, only one of them had it. And being that they all look the same, it's hard to tell if any of them is like a superior officer. But, you don't know.
Okay. Well, neat. I don't know what to do with this information.
It's not something that might come up for a while, but if you get a high perception like now, you might notice like random, very few that might have it at the moments. Cool. So, Willow, did you want to possibly use your underworld connections to find out more about these people if you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll say that can all happen. I'm assuming Danger is just cooking, making food. Yeah, there you go.
It's that morning.
Yep.
I made breakfast.
You making enough sandwiches for the day too.
Well, I mean, making breakfast and then making sandwiches on the side. I mean,
Breakfast.
gotta be able to do both.
Breakfast sandwiches.
I mean, egg McMuffins is delicious. So, you always gotta have food.
24? Okay. So, you kind of asked me your context about the Arconas, and so you know that the current head of the Arconas is Bahor. His name Arcona. He's like a darker skinned. They come from a foreign land, and they settled here in Old Corvosa.
Would you say they come from a land down under?
No.
Is it where women roar and men thunder?
No.
Can you hear that thunder?
I mean, maybe.
Well, you better run. You better take cover.
Because this man could definitely absolutely passes Australian, so I'll show you when we get to him. But so you know that Bahor, he's the head of the Arcona household right now. He's very rich. He has a very lavish mansion in Old Corvosa. He's well known to host like parties and dinner parties. He has kind of like helped out Old Corvosa. A lot of the business goes through him. A lot of like underworld dealings also go through him. But ever since the lockdown, he has increased the amount of supplies that go out from his place. And he's being seen more as like a person with saviors. He's being more generous and attracting in turn a lot more people to him. So he's spending a lot more, but you feel like your underworld connections, so that he might be gaining more influence here. But he does willingly meet with people of interest to discuss deals. And though your contacts are not specific, he has very interesting ways of negotiation. He has very interesting terms. They've said it's hard to describe.
Yeah.
So you relay that.
Well, I think it would be worth it to go and talk to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. You also know he has a sister, Melia. She's younger. not quite ahead. She would logically be the next in the succession for like the head of the family, but he's the current head. But he does have a younger sister.
Well, I think it would be worth it to go and talk to this guy, and then her, because he's probably going to get murked.
Wait, are we gonna mark him?
I don't know. If he's a bully, he's definitely dying.
Yeah.
He's just going to fall on a bullet if he's a bully.
This makes sense.
Okay. So you guys head out. When do you guys want to head out?
Do we have to pass through the sewer to go talk to him?
No. Well, no. During the day, there's no curfew.
Oh, okay. You just have to make it through the
As long as you just wear cloaks or like dress down that you're not openly carrying like arms, the Grey Maidens won't really pass you too much. Yeah. You're good. As long as you don't like bring anything to attention. So like Willow doesn't shoot a person in the street, then you're good. You're fine. Maybe.
As long as people aren't being bullies. Willow don't got no problem.
As long as someone doesn't bump Willow while walking.
You bumped me, now you must die. Old lady.
Well, it certainly is better than trying to go through the sewers.
Old lady with a limp. Does you think Willow cares that you are 80 years old and half your leg is gone?
Oh my god, that cane is a weapon!
Bully is a bully.
Drops the drugs. Look, she dropped drugs.
Yeah.
She's a drug dealer. The worst bully of all. Okay. So you guys can easily make your way down. So you see it. His place is very, very nice. It is a not typical Corvosian houses, which would be regular. His is more almost Indian style. You know, those like turnip shaped kind of housing, the roofing and whatnot. And many of them, the walls and even the flora, brightly colored. So it stands out like a sore thumb. Holy crap! But outside of the guard are
Get like a one-sided cloak. Be so extra. So just wear a one-sided cloak over my left side only, so that it only covers the left side. That way it shields my what's it called?
Your rapier?
Yeah, so no one can see it.
Wakizashi? You're both.
I have both. And of course, I carry them weeb style, the rapier and then the wakizashi.
But you can get a feat to use 3.
Oh my god! Then I have to change my name to Zoro.
But no, the other one has to be held between your ass cheeks.
What is this? An episode of Gintama?
Yeah, but you get to make a free attack roll every time you acrobatics and roll.
You know what? I'm okay with this.
You're like, shit, I mean...
Every time I tumble through, congratulations.
You train by lifting weights with your ass. You're like,
Yes.
The grip strength required.
It's like the feat to be able to hold it back there is called like sword clap.
Sword clap. It's like that thing in the like when you're swinging the sword, you except it's with your ass cheeks.
Yeah.
So does that make you fight with assless chaps?
Willow, I can't get through. I'm trying to roll through the enemy, but my ass cheeks are clapping so hard. I keep stabbing the enemy instead.
Requires a higher acrobatics check, but if you succeed it does not use your penalties either. It's just a free attack with your ass.
I would absolutely take that with my plus 18 to acrobatics.
Oh god.
Ooh, that's a character. Anyways.
That is a character concept.
So, you show up to the Arcona's place, and he has a bunch of guards outside. They're similarly dressed in like half plate, but their armors, their leathers has like brightly colored like reds and blues.
assassin name would be the fucking Bumblebee.
You're still on that? Because you're stupid. God.
Feel the sting.
Oh my god. That. Well. That's
That's
out
the
there.
thing.
That's
That's the
out there now.
conversation.
Fantastic.
Write that down. Write that down. Next character. Write that down. I'm sure we can make that a draw steel character somewhere. Yeah. Anyways, what was even happening? Guards. Yeah, guards are outside. They're dressed very similarly, from in like reds and greens and blues. And they see you, and they go, "Morning."
Morning.
It's like, morning, the afternoon. Can we help you? Do you have business here?
Yes, we
And they go, "No, thank you, sir."
we wish to go see. What was his name again?
What was his name again? Yeah, that guy.
Whatever she said.
Bahor? Yeah. He goes, "Oh, you wish to have a conversation with our Lord?" Like, yeah, sure. We can introduce you and see if what your topic is worth it. So they kind of like knock on the gate, and it opens. There's a couple more guards inside. And they talk to him like they want to go see the Lord and see, bring him to Emmett. They go, okay. So eventually one of the guards runs up. It's like they're fetching Emmett. He is the Lord's advisor.
Fantastic. Appreciate it.
And they kind of gesture inside of the gate. There is a like stone bench situated among a bunch of trees. Have a seat. Wait. Unless you prefer to stand.
Oh, it's been a long walk. I'm gonna go have a sat.
It is nice, and the trees and the fauna around are positioned to give you a nice shade. Under there.
Boy, you know what would make this better?
A sandwich?
Absolutely. Such a beautiful day.
I'll pull a Willow size one out. Thank you.
Okay, so after about 5 minutes, a smaller, like halfling appears, kind of like greased back hair and like spectacles, wearing like a nice like kind of like suit, but he has in similar fashion like bright colored. He's like, "Greetings, name's Emmett. I am Lord Bahor's secretary. I believe you have wish to request an audience."
But before that, would you like a breakfast sandwich?
And he goes, "Maybe later.
It's delicious. You should have one.
I believe you, but let's bring you inside real fast. Let's talk a little bit."
Ah, it's better to eat it at the dining table. Right?
Just a second. We'll stop. He looks at you and goes,
No one will ever
"We're
know.
not going to the dining. We're going to my office. We will talk a little more. Come inside, please." So,
A business meal then. Got it.
so he brings you
Make sure you file that for your taxes.
He's like, "Well, I don't pay taxes." Anyways.
Thank you.
So he brings you inside, and the inside is just as lush. There's like carpeting, plenty of like paintings and stuff of tropical environments and stuff. And eventually he leads you off into like a side chamber.
Oh, these paintings, they're so beautiful. None of them are macabre.
And he goes, "Oh no, my lord is very fancy of the, he likes the tropics. It's where he's from. Very fond of the area."
Good. No blood, no anything.
He goes, "Oh, no.
We've seen too much of that lately.
He's like, interesting."
Well, I'm just talking about that one dude that paints
Yeah.
stuff, and it's bad and terrible.
Well,
And
one of them was just like some girl screaming and then her blood pouring out of her eyes.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, yes, those paintings that he had. These are very different, much more pleasant to look at.
Yeah. Did not like looking at those.
Yeah.
This is much better.
At the current moment, Glorious on a ship with Salvador, and he is going great tests. He's like, "So you want me to actually make ball torture as a painting concept?" And she goes, "I am interested very much as to what you might produce." And he goes, "I like this."
I feel a tingle.
It's that little bit of healing. Like, ooh.
It's like, ooh.
When she goes, she healed you. She's like, cock and ball torture. But she showed your balls a little bit. It healed you, but
little tickle.
it was very uncomfortable. Her nails are very sharp. It's like, ugh. You're like, ah.
The more she heals you, the more she digs in.
Oh my.
You heal 13, but you take 3 damage. So it's more like 10. Still net positive, though. Okay. So he goes, so, he has you seated, he brings you some refreshments, some waters, and he goes, so, what are you here to discuss with my lord? What can I do for...
Why were we here again?
Because of Vincarlo.
Oh, yes. We are looking for a good friend of ours who seems to have gone missing, and the last thing we heard was he was pointed in this direction.
And your friend is named?
Vencarlo.
I see. Make a perception check. Anybody can.
That's a 22.
That is a 30.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
20.
28? 20? So... Did you say yours?
22.
22? You notice there's a flash of recognition. You recognize this. You two don't quite notice that. He's staring directly at you. He's like...
Well, apparently...
The one time Danger was not thinking about sandwiches, he's looking at the guy's face like, oh.
Why doesn't this motherfucker want to eat my sandwiches?
probably why he's
Whoa,
staring
wait a
at it.
minute.
So, as you are talking, and another servant brings in a small platter filled with small mini sandwiches and like other like small fruits, and goes, "For the guests, please enjoy."
But I insist to the host.
Sir.
And
We must reciprocate.
and he goes, I see. He's like, bring a knife. And he goes, okay. And the servant goes, retreats, and he says, please set them down. I will try some. Thank you. Very generous. I says, please try some of the fruits and stuff, fresh. Another. So eventually a servant brings back a knife and he cuts off a portion of the sandwich. He's like, very good, delicious.
I will go ahead and take a piece of fruit.
Yeah.
And I will use my super taster.
Oh no! Okay, what does this do? Oh, of course you have a feat.
Is it was
Yeah.
poison or not?
Yeah, it's just basically if it's poisoned or
okay.
not. Or...
No, not poisoned. Okay. I legit thought you took a feat that allows you to like skill check to find out where this fruit is from, how fresh or some crap like that. And I'm like, you would not have surprised me.
I mean...
Checking to see if it actually does that.
If you lick or taste something while investigating or attempting to recall knowledge to identify something, and if the taste would provide relevant additional information, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus.
I mean, this is just primarily to check if it's poison, right?
I mean, like, no, that's passive. Like, when I eat something, like, I just always kind of see if it's, like, poisoned. I mean, you do make it...
So you eat something and you're like, oh, bro, it's poisoned, alright.
Poison.
It looks like Andrew's just immediately calm.
Yeah.
That's like...
I coat my blade with the strongest of poisons. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. It's okay, but I'll know at least a couple seconds before anyone else. Okay. Look, you can tell it's fruit you have never tasted before. It's definitely it's foreign. So he's imported this from somewhere. It has a different taste than what you're used to.
What does it taste like?
It's, for one, it's sweeter. It's fresher. The land around here tends to be more arid and desolate. It's definitely drier. So these fruit are juicier, fuller, and has a sweeter taste.
What is this fruit?
And he goes, I believe they are like a grape variant.
Interesting.
It costs quite a lot to import some of this, but my lord, he does enjoy fruits from his homeland. He spared quite a lot of money just to be able to transport these quickly to him, so he can.
Well, then you guys could use a top-notch cook then.
And he goes, well, we do have many, not to offend you, but we have many, many cooks, personally trained. If you could suggest the idea to him, if you would like to cook for him, he might entertain it. I don't know. But Anyways, you're looking for Van Carlo. He pulls out a book and kind of looks through it like paper, looks like a ledger of some sort. And he goes, I believe my lord has had many meetings with him a couple times. I don't know if he knows where he's located, but I can, let me...
When was the last time they met?
It's like, that is for if my lord would want to disclose it. Let me announce you and see if he is willing to take this meeting. In the meantime, he kind of like puts the thing back in and locks it. He's like, enjoy. And servant comes out and he explains and head out. Continues to eat some of your sandwiches. These are very good. You should have a Europe account.
Make sure you rate me on Europe. I have a
I was like, oh.
Make sure you rate me.
He is actually a...
He points
Living
to a
dangerously.
bird sitting in the corner. He's like, I have my own bird Europer. It personally delivers.
He is top rated on Europe.
So what is your name on Europe?
Living dangerously.
He's like, I think I have seen that. And he kind of pulls out a separate ledger and he looks there and is like, yeah, you are rated in the top couple hundred. You're like in the top hundreds easily. So out of the thousands of people that could, not bad. You're like,
Make sure you leave me a good rating. That's just my portable
so out of
stuff.
5 he goes, it's only 4. I like it. Out of 5. Very good. He sends it, the bird clutches it and immediately just
I like these people.
disappears out, it just flies out the window.
They have good taste.
They do. They also have the good sense to know what bounds they cannot cross.
I'm gonna eat more of this fruit because I need to think of new recipes.
But if you don't have the fruit after, that drive you insane.
No.
Because then you get the closest thing in Corvosa to a grape is a raisin. Just so you know.
I mean,
Just so you know.
I mean, that's not the worst thing.
It's not good. It's like you can make a Michelin star meal, not with this Wagyu beef. Here's some thyme steak. It is a far cry, but you could make do.
So tell us, Emmett, what is the best thing that you enjoy staying here with your lord? And what is something that you wish you could change about staying here with your lord?
Well,
Please be frank with us. Please be honest. We promise that.
He should just be himself, really. I don't know why he wants to be frank. That guy's kind of an asshole.
he looks at this. Oh.
So anyway,
Make a diplomacy check.
yeah.
Better than
24.
24. He goes,
Oh, I
well,
have to put insurance on it.
I am very happy in my employee. He pays well, treats us fairly. I don't want for too much, honestly. Even with the lockdown here, we're still paid well. If I have to say, the only thing I would want more of is possibly expanding, leaving this place and maybe overseeing another branch of something. Just this dreary, no offense if you're from here, but the
Well, I'm not
stone
even from this-
walls and the arid landscape around here is not exactly the most
I'm not even
inspiring.
from this city.
Yeah, I grew up in a rural.
You get
Countryside.
used to the heat, mostly.
That's about it. I can't complain too much. So,
I don't even remember where I'm from.
My family died, so I had to move here.
oh, I'm terribly sorry for your loss. Hopefully you found this city well. Granted, I know state of affairs are not great now, but hopefully.
Well, my father figure stepdad died here.
Oh, you've just very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. I may do.
Not 100% sure.
She
there's
is
more
one of
than
the
that.
best forge hands we know.
And he goes, what forge do you work for? Or do you operate?
That would be
It's Steely Dangerous Forging and Cookery Service. Esquire.
He goes, and he goes, I was thought I knew the place. Maybe it is under renovation and new names, but I remember the name Steelheart.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we might have commissioned some stuff from them, but I remember it being pretty good, rated well, so fantastic.
That is the forge master that she trained under. That was her father.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Forge Master passed. I'm deeply sorry. It was the loss of a great art. Hopefully you continue to pass on your trade and inspire a new generation.
Mm-hmm.
So after some time, the servant comes back and whispers to him, is like, well, our lord is most interested and would like to have an audience with you. Take you now. So, you guys are swiftly brought to a large, like an audience chamber. But unlike any audience chamber you've seen, which is mostly like a throne, this one is more like a lounging sofa, in which you see a darker skinned, like, man.
Is it a single sofa in the corner of a room?
It's not in the corner. It's on the middle of a black wall.
Does
Is
it?
it white?
It is not white. It is like a velvet with many different colored pillows on it and silks.
Is it black?
No, I just described it vividly colored as velvet.
So it's
That isn't
vividly black.
No! God damn it.
I mean, Willow is a dog, so
Does it look like this?
No. That's what Salvador's room looked like.
No, see, he doesn't sit on that one. It's the guests that come in, they gotta sit on this.
Yeah, exactly.
So, anyways, he looks like this. Dressed very much like he could be from Australia.
I mean that looks like more like Spaniard.
A little bit of both. I don't know. Did you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he goes, welcome, friends. I understand you have some thing to discuss about Vencarlo. So, please, have a seat. Instead of a traditional, like, chairs, there are many, like, cushions and pillows along the floor. That he's like, relax in one of the many things. We do it. in our
But first, we should eat.
And he goes, oh, that's right, they told me you do like your sandwiches. And he goes, well, I would be most honored. Sure, well, why not? We'll have an exchange. Bring up some food from the guest halls, and I will partake in some sandwiches. One of the servants goes, he's like, I said it to be done. The servant goes, yes, that's all right. So, brings it up, and brings it up to the servant, and the master provides, like, knives and cutlery, and you see him muttering an incantation.
Just
And-
have my hat doing this the entire time.
Yeah. But he mutters something, and you see the sandwich glow briefly, and then dull. And he goes, simply, must check. Many people would like to poison me. And I find it most efficient to rely on my own magics.
Why would anybody want to poison you, good
Oh,
sir?
because I'm filthy rich, my good man.
That
Pick
sounds
up-
like a skill issue.
I mean, it looks like you're bathed regularly.
Yes, I
You
do.
don't look filthy.
Well, I would hope not. I deeply despise being dirty, so.
That to me sounds like a skill issue on the part of those peasants.
They should have been born rich.
Yeah.
How dare they?
How dare they come in here?
Dying of the plague, skill issue.
I legitimately say that.
Oh no, does that mean that if you see dying orphans on the side during the blood veil, skill issue? Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
No. So anyways, he continues like, so, I understand you are looking for Vencarlo.
That is correct.
It just so happens I do have some information for him, about him. I was going to say I would like a favor done, but I believe you may have already done this favor for me, inadvertently.
Oh.
I heard last night that at Eel's End, a ship went up in flames.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I heard that the self-proclaimed king of Old Corvosa has had heavy losses. He might not be dead, but his main ship and several others have sunk to the bottom of the harbor.
My goodness, this sounds horrible. Who could have done such a thing?
They described the culprits, and while most of them were fairly commonplace, it is hard to misplace a dog wielding a firearm. Definitely not something that is common, he looks at Willow.
Wow!
Especially one that is so well equipped to forge one. Very prominent blacksmith.
My
He looks
goodness.
directly at you, smiling with large teeth.
Who?
Yes.
Who could ever fit such a description? My goodness.
So, make a perception check. All of you can, if you want.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Wow.
Hey,
26.
Okay.
that should be a 30.
Okay, good. So, you guys notice, all of you, Willow instantly, but all of you, you notice that he talks very much like you, Ocemore. His words are very layered. He's very used to, and you actually, even being trained, you're not 100% sure if he's bluffing or not. It is the first time you've encountered somebody like, oh, he's difficult. So, yeah, it's just something you notice the way he's like, oh, of course. No. It's hard to tell with him. You're like, oh, this knows how to talk. So, and he goes, anyways, if you haven't done it, then, well, I guess I still am owed a favor then.
Why would we not want to do such a generous gentleman such as yourself a favor?
Well, it's just that if you've already done the favor, you don't need it to be done. But if you so feel inclined that you did not do me a favor already, well, then I will drum up something else, if that is okay.
It seems that
I missed part of this. What is going on?
he knows we burned the ship.
Oh.
He's happy.
On accident.
He's happy.
That was a good accident then.
But of course we would be happy to do you a favor. You are... I've already used the word generous.
So you have. Well, I will be frank then. You...
Why does everybody want to be Frank? Frank's an asshole.
Frank is 37 points higher than you in Yelp. You're...
Yeah, that's why he's an asshole.
And he makes sandwiches specifically.
And he's known as the Sandwich King.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
He specifically shits on your sandwiches.
No, he calls his sandwiches sleeve-witches.
Ew. Ew, that's like a really gross
Oh.
Yes. He goes, well...
Sand pitches.
I don't know like that. He says, well, I understand that a group visited the King of Corvosa last night. Did some number. I would like to see the King of Corvosa put down permanently. After all, if he's not around, why then I would have way more influence over a lot of other things. So, if you were to come back in a couple days and tell me that for sure he is gone, then, well, I would be willing to share all that I have. If...
No, you mean the self-proclaimed King of Corvosa.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the actual king is already dead.
Well, yes, of course I apply the self as King of Corvosa. Of course.
Would we get to burn some boats? Because that sounds like fun.
Oh, you may burn...
Whoever did that must have really enjoyed themselves.
Oh, you must burn as many things as you want. Bring me the head of the self-proclaimed King of Corvosa. And, yeah, I will divulge all the information you need on it.
Now, I do need to make sure, real fast, do you mean this figuratively, or you quite literally want his head?
I will require proof. The head would be the easiest. His filthy head is easily to discern.
Or,
Will brings out the contract.
or, it could be more humiliating and more beneficial to you that his entire body, with his head, is dragged through the street.
Like, dead?
Yeah. Well, I mean, dead or alive, he's coming with us.
Go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
Oh. Oh.
Is that 34?
It's a high number.
I think that's 34.
You, for the first time, have encountered Phil that he is not immediately charmed by you. You're like, whoa. But he simply goes, I like it. You get the feeling that he likes the novelty of it, not the convincing, which is a first for you. He's like, sure, bring him how you like, as long as we may identify the corpse or the body. We'll think of something, dead or alive. So be it. Then we have a deal.
Would you care to sign this contract stating as such, please?
Oh, absolutely. The servant rises. He's like, no, I will sign it myself. These gentlemen deserve such things. And he kind of walks up to you, Willow, and goes. So he reads it, and it's just standard. Kill this in a reversion for the King of Corvosa. Lovely. And he signs it. And as he kind of approaches, ping, you get a detection. I was waiting for this moment. You're like, oh. Goes off, and you're just like, I need you to make a deception.
Perception?
You know what? He's going to make perception on you, because that's how that works. What is your perception DC?
My perception DC is 24.
Okay. He looks at you as he's doing the contract. Doesn't look like he noticed it, because you have a quick He's like, very good, thank you. He's like, well, gentlemen, I should love to see you, hopefully in a day or two, hopefully sooner. Good luck with your hunt.
Well, I mean, I guess we gotta go do a thing now.
Let us murder a king.
Oh, please don't forget to rate me on your...
And it's all said and done. Perhaps we could discuss expansion.
He's like, it's a good idea. Sure, why not? Bring him here, and we will discuss some expansion, in addition to your information you seek.
Until we meet again, good sir.
Okay.
So go kill Bully?
Yes, absolutely. We're gonna kill that bully. The one from last night.
Yeah, I wanted to. But you said no.
It wasn't the right time.
It's always right time.
No. When you are surrounded by everybody in a confined space, it's not a good time. The best time is when he doesn't know what's going to happen.
But we weren't surrounded.
And now we get paid for it.
I'm small. I can hide.
We're also getting paid for it this time. Last time we weren't going to get paid.
Only in
When you're
Windows.
good at something, never do it for free.
That's true. Always get paid. Unless they're
Marketing.
Unless they're days dirty.
I forgot. You guys also, for dealing with him last night, you guys hit level 9.
Ah, sweet.
Yes!
I literally forgot. I was like, well, we'll probably do that before we get to any more combat. Let's give you a level. We'll actually make fighting him now significantly easier. Not significantly, but easier.
Oh yes. Max HP is 123.
I heard my maximum P. I was like,
Yep.
what?
Do I have the most HP now?
Your what? I doubt it. Danger has to have more hit points than you.
No, I'm pretty sure I still have more.
There's no way.
What
He's
is,
like a
what is your
front-
HP?
123.
Oh, you're getting close. That's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. It's 129.
Oh, god damn. You know what? I did just hit you with like a crit and you did. I was like, oh.
Please, please, please tell me when we meet up with this guy and you're gonna kill him. You tell him, "Hello, my name is Willow. You killed my father. Prepare to die."
Awesome. I have Undying Ferocity now. So when I use Orc Ferocity, which I haven't used at all yet, I also gain temporary hit points equal to my level. Which is actually pretty nice. Because now I just won't immediately, I might not immediately go back down.
I mean, or Ferocity is 1.
Yeah.
You have 10 hit points filling.
At 10 hit points. So if they roll bad on an attack, I could survive.
Maybe.
Alright, so I got the... For my advanced D, because my gunslinger thing, I've finished the job.
Oh.
Which is basically if I'm next to the enemy, I shoot them and miss, can follow up with an attack, but I don't take a attack penalty or second attack
Oh,
penalty.
yeah. You don't add to your
Multiple times.
Yeah.
multiplier.
Oh God!
That's... Oh, fuck.
Whenever I have panache, I have plus 21 to acrobatics.
Ooh.
Like, wait,
What?
plus 21?
Plus
What was it
21.
before?
It would have been plus 19. Specifically, when I have panache, I get an additional plus 2.
Acrobatic the shit out of everything.
Pretty much.
Damn.
Okay.
Actually, wouldn't that be intimidation? Skill. Oh, it's only skill checks with the bravado trait. And I don't think intimidation has bravado.
I don't know. It might.
Oh, actually, no, it would for me because demoralize is my thing.
I was saying, you do that a lot. It probably
Yeah.
feeds into your thing. I mean,
Oh God. That means I get a plus 22 intimidation while I have panache. That's
Ooh.
ridiculous.
Plus 20.
oh, but I mean, it's kind of hard to have panache in like a social encounter.
Who says I need it during a social encounter? I'm gonna fucking scare the shit out of things.
I mean, yeah, but like for the negotiation part, unless during the negotiations, like just a second, tumble on the table.
Look, because I kept forgetting.
Are you not terrified of me now?
I kept forgetting during this that when I critically succeeded a demoralize action, if the target's level is lower than mine, the target is fleeing for 1 round.
Oh no.
I completely forgot I had that.
Oh.
All right, so you guys are hunting for a man. Willow, might be time for you to use your underground connections, find out where he may be hiding.
Mm-hmm.
I go and I throw another Molotov cocktail at the burning boats.
There are no more burning boats. It was put out. Unless you would like to make a burning boat.
23.
23. So a day passes, and you kind of gather some information. He's kind of been laying low. But during the night, so you guys go back, you establish the connection, you're looking for it. That night, during Steely Heart, something, I need you all to make a perception check.
Oh.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, you passed. Ocemore passed me one. I was like, why are you passing me a second one? Okay, that makes more sense.
Well, that is better. 14. 24. Sorry. 24.
I was gonna say 14. Okay, 24.
24.
26.
25.
Okay. Hold on. The same. Jesus. It's okay.
Wow.
So, you guys are all sleeping. It is like 3 in the morning right now, and there is. I assume you're all sleeping in various points in the house. All of you get up because there is a slight noise that you hear. It is the noise of a lock being picked. You hear a slight scraping and then a click.
Masterwork lock.
Can I make it to the door before?
You can make it out of your room potentially and see what's happening, but so let's have all of you. So you kind of move out. You just want to stay stealth, so hidden. It's a bit of the same thing. What do you want to do? I know you see. You also booby trap this place, right?
Like all my locks and stuff would be like high end.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, these guys. Yeah. Surprisingly, the thugs' highest thing was their decks, so they're good about it. I just want to let you know, Fortitude was 11, Wisdom was 12, Dex was 17. So they were like, agility. I don't know why, but yeah, these guys were high. So, you guys all kind of stay hidden. Make a stealth check.
Apparently, I'm not hidden.
You get a 1.
I am 34.
Oh, you are the shadows.
32.
Ocemore, in your haste, you like.
Oh no, I'm sorry. 22.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm just standing in front of the door.
You kind of like run in your haste to get outside and look. You kind of like fall on your face and kind of like look up, and so they hear stuff, but you see the door slowly opening, and you see 2. They kind of look like the thugs that you are kind of earlier. They have the same kind of garb. They have the same marking of the white, like the uniform that the King of Piltover had. They're slowly like opening the door and looking around in the thing, blade drawn. They kind of they hear a noise and they kind of glance up. You can kind of see them from the height advantage, but they can't see you. But they definitely heard you like thump on the ground. And you're like, and they kind of like motion up. And the guy goes, starts to make his way slowly up to the staircase.
I'd drop down from where I'm at.
So you just stand up and drop down.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do initiative.
And I wish to demoralize them as I jump down by going, "Hello there."
Booga 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 booga.
So we will say danger is probably in this room. Willow, where do you want to be? On this, would your bedroom be on the first or second floor?
It would be first.
First floor, probably kind of where the forge is.
Yeah.
In that area. Okay, we'll say here. Then Ocemore will be like right here, but kind of jump down. Danger. Do you want to jump down as well?
Yeah.
You want to stay on the
I
second?
would have jumped down.
Okay, sure. Jump down. Boom, boom. As the 2 thugs kind of make their way into the thing. Okay, great.
I do want to intimidate them.
Yeah,
as I'm doing that.
Yeah, we can start. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
They are quite intimidated.
Yeah.
What is it against?
This is a creep.
They are fleeing.
That would be a natural 20 for a 38.
Oh my god. And this is against their will DC,
Yep.
which is only 24. So they're fleeing one for one.
They are fleeing one, and they are critically terrified. It was a critical success.
Yes.
They are super terrified, apparently.
Okay. This is gonna be an interesting round. Okay. Actually, kind of works in your favor. Okay, you know what? Instead of rolling initiative, I am just gonna say you scare the shit out of them so badly that they both book it because they would have to run. What do you have? 25 movement speed. Yeah, 25. They have to go 3 actions to run.
Yeah,
Well-
they'd be like 3 houses down the
Yeah, literally would just start sprinting away.
Guess who has 45 movement speed?
Right. But I will say, instead of doing this encounter and like interrogating the possibility, they are just going to retreat. So you guys have the option to just tail them.
Guess who has...
I know you can catch them. You could let them lead, and you could follow them back to their hideout potentially.
Find out where he's at.
Okay, that's a smart idea.
Would be easier than just beating the shit out of these guys. It would be faster. Since you roll that crit and they are fleeing, I'm like, I want to expand out the map and have them run out. So cool. So they go, oh shit, and then they've been made, so they quickly book it out. You guys, Ocemore kind of sprints off ahead of you, having his panache from rolling off the banister and landing, going. Essentially, I don't know, but you follow them, and eventually they lead you not even into Old Corvosa, but into like a side street way down the block, and you're like, what? And you see them run into a like nondescript house, and they just kind of go behind the house and into. There's a set of like stairs and a door, and they just kind of like book it into there. You kind of look at them like, oh, fuck.
I look around for bottles of alcohol.
Out in the street, make a perception check. A little harder in here.
Damn, that's a 20.
20. You don't find any random bottles of alcohol out here.
Fiddlesticks. I need to add that to my repertoire.
You know what? I'm also, if you would like to sacrifice a weapon rune, I will give you sleeves of Molotovs.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm kidding. It's not.
Oh
Damn
god.
it.
That is.
But imagine what that would be like. Oh, a crime? Arson? Somebody say arson?
Oh my god.
Whomever could have done this?
Oh my god.
No, it's a cloak of Molotov. So it's just the cloak is covering my side. All I have to do is just reach in, and it goes into a pocket
It's the thing
dimension.
you wanted, and it's just like,
Oh
it
Yes.
just produces 1 Molotov for you per day, free Molotov. Like,
Yes.
do a crime. Murder. Arson.
Sandwiches.
Waiting for yours.
Sandwiches.
It's not crime.
It's a crime that they're
The
so
crime,
terrible.
yeah. The crime is that they're so delicious.
Yeah.
It shall raise the standards that everybody has of sandwiches forever.
Okay. Anyways, so you have the location of where they fled to. What do you guys want to do? There are no street alcohol to be found.
I mean.
Well, it worked the
It's
first
worked the
30
first-
something times. But I do want to go find a bottle of alcohol somewhere, so I can go make them all this off.
You do have a higher success probably inside.
But I want to find it before I go inside.
Okay, go and make another perception check as you run down the street.
I'm gonna assist. I am not assisting.
Well, you don't need
I
to
might
this
be
time.
actively
This is a
farming.
32.
Okay, so
Great. I rolled the
you
2.
have 2 options. So, a couple streets down, there is a liquor store that is currently closed. You could easily and just break one through.
No, see, I don't want to commit crime.
Right.
I just want to burn the shit out of
That is
something.
That is the easy option. The easiest option. One street further from there, there is a homeless man on the street, kind of just have a half drunken bottles, kind of just like. Ugh.
I have like a plus 16 in thievery, so I could just help you get in.
But have we purchased alcohol from here before?
I mean, we can just leave with a couple gold.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. I just want to know how much I need to leave for the thing.
I mean, like 2 gold.
Yeah, okay.
But they have cameras though.
That's why we want to leave the money.
Oh, I figured maybe you barter with the homeless man, but okay. So,
Okay, let's go break into the liquor shop. I'll go write up a little receipt saying that we purchased this.
I mean, like 2 gold can probably buy like a quarter of the
much
place.
more. I mean, if you're not looking to buy anything hot and you just want a bottle of alcohol, it's like not even silver. So 2 gold is more than enough. So you write, I need this. Here's 2 gold.
Sorry we missed you. We needed this. Please take this as a reimbursement or
Now,
whatever. Compensation.
What's gonna happen is that the owner is gonna go mad because he's gonna keep taking inventory of his high-end stock to figure out what we took. And it's like it's gonna be like the most commodity swill shit that we fucking took.
This is very much hydrogen peroxide.
That either he doesn't inventory or because he goes through it so quickly, he already has an inventory error. So it's coming out even now.
I love it.
So
but he is going to go mad.
Small. This man will have a small crisis in the near future. Happy crisis, but a crisis nonetheless of balancing. But that's for another day, for another story. So you do that, and you now have a Molotov.
Fantastic.
You might as well start carrying that as like a wrapped up bottle and cloth of alcohol, so you at any point you can just be like, it's time for some arson.
Oh my god, I have it in a shoulder holster.
Oh my god.
But it has to be like bundled up in cloth, so when you tumble around, it's not all.
Yeah.
That's some insulation to it.
I can just imagine like every so often he's just gonna like reach in and he's gonna hold out the bottle like that. It's arson time.
Yes.
Is your weapon fire or is it corrosive?
Corrosive.
I have the fire.
Imagine if it was fire, you could have just like.
I mean, we can switch rooms. Because I have a fire one right now.
You know what? It needs a blacksmith.
Oh my god, we're gonna do that as soon as we finish burning the shit out of this guy.
I literally have no problem with Willow taking a couple hours to just switch the runes on your stuff. Sure.
Yeah, but I want to do this. You need to kill this guy now.
Yes, I understand. I understand that, but thematically, you could be with your knuckle dusters.
Oh my
because you
god!
do have flint
You
on
could
there.
literally do that with that. You could be like, it's Molotov time.
I love this so much.
Oh my god! You go like it is Molotov time and just.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the one that they did that? Was that Operation Overdrive?
Operation Overdrive was.
Because Turbo was the key.
Turbo was the key.
I was looking at this traps.
The
teleport
drives more.
Basically, teleport into yourself.
I don't even remember what the. I can't remember the Japanese name for it.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Because you're wondering.
Oh,
it's
it's
very
a full.
easy.
Oh no, it is Operation
The king
Overdrive.
to be like, I was assaulted
Yes.
today by a dog with a gun.
Whatever.
Find out
was
where he
it?
lives. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to find. He's
But
like,
yes, it is
descriptions
totally
of the
that
people.
one.
A dog with a gun and an orc with sandwiches coming out.
Because he takes it and he goes like that.
Pretty distinctive.
Oh,
So they're able to track you pretty
okay.
fast.
Yep.
That was the.
He has to run it
that's
along himself.
That's the extra ranger that did that, right?
No, it's Red Ranger. It looks
Was it
like.
Red Ranger did that?
Ah, it's all of them. They just have to run the phone against something. That's amazing. I love it.
Yes. Now canon.
Well, canon after we
I mean, yes.
So,
finish what we started.
so are you kicking down the door?
Oh yes, we are definitely kicking down the door.
Assume that was happening. Okay, go ahead. Make another attack. Make your roll.
In the trip. 33.
Yeah, that's enough. You slam down this door. And you hear. Yeah, it moves down into like a room. It's just kind of dark. There is a open door, and there is a. Actually, your thing first.
Living dangerously cooking service. We live dangerously, so you don't have to.
Okay. No one is in the room, but there is an open door on the side. There is also a box, like a crate, that is slightly off center. on the floor. So you notice those two things. And there is a slight, based on the angle, you're like,
There's nobody even here! And I go to flip the crate.
So you flip the crate over, and there is it's like a set of small stairs leading down.
Oh, hey, I think I found where they went.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds to come up from there before we repeat what happened the other night.
Make a intimidation check.
Yeah! Yeah!
Is that a 20?
It is
Oh,
absolutely a 20.
God.
Okay, so eventually you see two thugs kind of come out, and also Mr. King goes, I can't believe he's attempted to arson me twice. And he goes, and what the hell are you doing here?
Well, we're making a house call because you tried to.
Shit. He just goes, alright, are we here to talk then? Peace.
Can't do it now.
I mean, you tried to kill us.
I was simply inviting you back to my place. You scared my men off, is what I believe.
A letter would have done fine.
A letter is too slow.
It seems somebody wants you dead. Why?
He's like, hundreds of people want me dead, thousands even.
Well, we were asked to specifically murder you.
Not surprising.
This one is influential.
Still not surprising.
I mean, I don't really have a problem with this right now. I mean, can we just, do the... I mean, before that, did you want a sandwich?
No, I don't want your filthy sandwich.
Okay, this can either be painful or painless. Which one do you want?
Wait, I don't know. The combat might immediately start.
I was staring at him for now.
The guard goes, one of the thugs goes, well, pretty good sandwich, man. I don't know what he's talking about.
Choose your next words very wisely.
The thugs are still frightened, by the way.
Oh, yeah. No, they're terrified of you. And then one of them was, the sandwich was pretty good. I like it. He's like, what do you mean? You mean you're going to bring me to my captor?
We can either do this painlessly or painfully. How do you want it?
He goes, well,
Because those two are not going to be of any help to you.
they kind of look at each other and they're like, kind of looks at them and goes, make an intimidation.
Yeah! Damn.
Oh, man.
So
Oh,
close.
man.
So close. But that's a 36.
36. Intimidation against his will, DC 36?
Yeah.
Whew. So yeah, he goes. His lackeys are pretty much. They just run back down the tunnel. They're like, no. They immediately run down.
Not that way. Out the door.
And they just, okay, they're like, we can go. Yeah, we're out. They just leave. And he goes, oh, fuck. He goes, well. He goes, alright, fine, take me. Whatever.
Disarm him. I point at you with the Molotov. Disarm him.
Okay.
By that, I mean his weapons.
Well, you said my sandwiches were junk.
Because he's just trying to make you mad. He has no power.
I can feel better by disarming him.
He has no YERP account. So what you can do is you can make one in his name. and give yourself a 5-star rating.
But that's.
You know, when I see that, I just think you're sheathing sandwiches. I think you're doing this. You're like,
Putting them back in my sleeves.
Yeah.
I'll go pat him down and make sure he's not.
He's filthy. You will have to wash your hands at least 3 times before you cook next. But he had the war razor and then a couple of small like daggers on him. That's about it. And he's like, take him, sure.
I'm gonna hog down.
He's like, oh, lovely. I'll just walk. You don't have to completely bind me.
Oh no, that's fine.
So you actually hog tied him? Okay. Yep. So now he is hog tied, but now you have to carry him.
I don't have to carry.
I mean, you don't have.
He did agree to painlessly.
Fine. Untie his legs, just binds his hands.
I was gonna say he's moving the car. You're gonna drag him the whole way. Okay.
Said shit about my fucking sandwiches.
So you bring him.
Mess him up next time. You doing this bullshit.
Do you guys want to just go straight there? Actually.
Yes.
Probably a better idea than leaving him overnight.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you make your way over, and as you get closer, he's like, oh, this is what I'm capturing? Oh, this is where you're turning me into?
Is there a reason we shouldn't?
Oh, no, it's just that I'm probably dead after this. But,
I mean, you could have been dead before this, so, I mean... saying my sandwiches fucking don't taste good?
They don't. Anyways.
Kill you myself next time.
Would you like to borrow these brass knuckles?
No, I like to feel...
Oh, you'll still feel it.
No.
Trust me. It reverberates as you hit him. You feel it multiple times.
No, but I wanna make sure he knows that it's mine.
Look, here. We'll test this out then. Punch him. I want to make sure that we're doing this in front of the guardhouse. In front of the... As we get to the guards.
So you're like 20 feet away from the guard, and they're like...
Yeah.
So unarmed attack, that is a... 35?
Well, that hits.
Is that a crit?
No.
Wow. You got some pretty good armor on. It's 10 damage.
Okay. Packy's like, oh.
Here, let me show you. And just BAM! With a 30.
Okay. Hits.
Not a crit.
Not a crit. Damn. Yeah, she has pretty high AC, and he's just -2 from being off guard right now because he's tied up.
I mean, I will hide for here.
That is also 10.
He's like, ah! He's like, ah! The guards are like...
And then as I hit him, you hear a really loud BANG! From the brass knuckles.
Oh, my turn?
No. You don't feel it when you shoot. No. You don't feel the actual hit. Here, Willow. Let try to punch. Here, wear these, and try to punch him. Punch. Hey. Punch. Put that away. Give me the gun. Give me the gun, then punch him. Good girl.
It was a punch.
It's a brass knuckle, so it's what is this? What? Your hit. Are you in Oh, this is a simple weapon. Never mind. Is it simple or martial?
I think brass knuckles are simple.
It has to be a simple weapon. I can't imagine brass knuckles are considered a martial weapon.
Yeah, so it's just
like street thugs use these. So
yeah.
There's no way these are martial.
I rolled a 1.
And to be fair, you were not used to using
Yep.
these. It's like, you kind of... And he goes, oh. And the guard goes, do it again!
You know what? Yeah, you should do it again. He said to do it again. No. Punch.
Willow, you're aiming too high. Aim to your level.
No.
with the gun.
Punch.
He said
punch.
aim.
Hey. Put the gun away. Punch him in the dick.
So it's pretty much striking, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a 28.
It's
So that should be 2d4.
only just hits because of the off guard bonus.
So 2d4 plus, I think it should be in your case your dexterity no, not your dexterity modifier. Yeah, your strength modifier
right?
if you have it, and then plus 2, if I remember right, because I think you get that through your classes.
Okay, so 8.
28 points of
Oh, you
damage.
said plus 2, yeah. Okay, so 10.
You for 10.
All of you took 10 damage.
How the fuck?
So, pa. He's like, oh. The guard goes, yeah. And it's like, is that the guy? Yeah, I think they're supposed to bring him in. Cool. We'll let the guard know. We'll let the guys know you brought him in. So you haul him in.
Now, I don't expect the Lord to be awake at this hour, so we can return in the morning.
He's like, fair? Yes. Fantastic. We'll open up for business around 8. So anytime after that.
We shall see you then.
Alright.
Au revoir. Don't get a burning sensation overnight.
So
You.
Willow's gonna now set up a door trap.
The first time someone tried to bring it to your workers.
Yep, I'm gonna set this up.
I whisper to the guards.
False door trap.
He doesn't like fire.
A black powder charge detonates as soon as a doorknob is turned.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
Oh god.
Love it.
Oh my
Shattering the door into splinters. So explosive charge, the doorknob is turned, the charge behind the door explodes, dealing 2d8 plus 9 fire damage, and 2d8 plus 9 piercing damage to all creatures in a 10-foot cone blasting outward from the door. DC 27 basic reflex save.
Presidio walks up to open the door. Explodes.
I
Oh,
wow.
love it.
Alright.
Oh god.
Jason, you gotta work tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll probably call it here. So tomorrow you guys, or next time you guys can do the rest of this part. Good job.
Alright, next week, what are we gonna play?
Any day to you guys.
I'm good with you.
DJ?
So next week, yeah.
Usually just depends if Jason's gonna make it
Yep.
today.
Yeah, I'm good with you today.
Black Friday weekend. Saturday.
Saturday. Cool. So, next game, stream, Saturday. Please watch. Or not. But please do.
Come with sandwiches.
Come with sandwiches. Sandwiches would be great.
They do.
See, this is why I bring sandwiches every every time.
Oh my god, it was a
Fucking
meta thing all
Jersey-
along.
Jersey Mike's. We're gonna do it.
Sponsored by Jersey Mike's.
Please sponsor us, Jersey Mike's.
Please sponsor us, Jersey Mike's.
And McDonald's.
That would be awesome. Thanks everybody for watching, and yeah, do the thing. I don't know.
Live dangerously.
I swear I thought that was immediately what was about to happen. And I'm like, and when it didn't, I was like, wait, what?
And bye.
And bye.